Shalom. Kahala Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Bahakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to Yahakim, pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is Matthew from GMS Dallas. And I wanted to go into what's going on with it's called the world of Israel, because here at GMS, we're not for the whole Israelite community. We're here for the elect of Israel, because we're looking for the Lord to come and deliver the elect. All right, we're looking for salvation. We're here to preach prophecy, what's to come, and also to give you the truth, the 100% doctrine. So my thing is, what is happening to the integrity of this thing we're in? The integrity of this word, the integrity through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? The moral principle, the moral value, the truth worthiness. When you go into the integrity, you get these things that come out of this particular word. All right? So when we see someone that's been called out or going off, we're supposed to cause for rebuking. And what is rebuking? Basically to set forth correction, kind of just going into it. It's going ultimately into what? To correct something. If you see something that's being called out, you don't have to bring it to the forefront, but if you are seeing it, then you have to do what? Speak your piece to correct it. That's getting the blood off your hands, as it goes about in Ezekiel. All right? If you see something that is going off, and we're getting into what was going on with like Al-Azhar, but just in general, just if a man of the Lord sees someone who's preaching a doctrine, they should call it out if it's not correct. That's what happens here in GMS. If we see someone that's pushing incorrect doctrine, we gotta speak on it. We see someone that's doing something that's possibly immorally wrong, that is pushing forth a certain moral act that's within this truth. And like I say, we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. That's why we need Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But if it's something that's being exposed throughout of Israel, then you have to do what? You have to go ahead and rebuke it. All right? And I was looking at, a video today, a lesson today, from the elder in SC. And he went into First Thessalonians 5. It was First Thessalonians 5 where it goes to, I'm going to roughly paraphrase it, currently unable, I don't have my sword at hand, but it says, it goes into the rebuking for all they, so what? They can fear. So all they can fear. Roughly paraphrasing. I think that's around the 10th, 11th, maybe 19th, 20th verse of 1 Thessalonians 5. So we supposed to bring forth correction because what? We fear the Lord. That's how the Lord brings forth fear. We don't correct things, the blood could be on our hand and the Lord could put us to death or do something bad to us. Death being the ultimate, correction. If you don't correct yourself, the Lord will do something bad to you or put you to death. And that's what we're supposed to do within this ministry. Call the people out. We're here to serve the Lord. That's what being a minister is all about. That's the quality of having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. All right? A just man, as it goes into. All right? That's being a just man. So what is that in Acts 5 when Peter, what did he say? He said we ought to obey God, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, rather than man. see on the street it says, you know, my way or God's way. People are trying to look at their way and saying, well, you know, I know certain men are going off, but we supposed to uplift that brother. Hey, correction is uplifting. You want to hear or forbear. That's what the scriptures are about. The Lord give us a standard, and we supposed to uplift that standard. We don't supposed to say, okay, it's all good, brother. You know, nothing wrong with helping the brother up, but you still got to give him, tell him what's right and what's wrong. If he already know, but if he does know, the thing is, you have to say, you got to speak on it at times, especially in times like now, because the Lord is going to bring forth, as He said. Also, you got to keep in mind, the Lord said He was going to start in the house of what? In his sanctuary. So the Lord, like that going into Ezekiel 9, around the 4th verse, the Lord is going to begin to do work, as it says. All right? As it says in Psalms 119, I believe it's 119 around the verse 126. It says, it's time, O Lord, thee, O Lord, to do work. And the Lord is starting to do work, and we're seeing that. We're seeing the Lord starting to do work. We're seeing the collapse that's starting to progress here in America. Yes, that's coming. All right? We see the Lord is starting to clean house within the nation of Israel. That brings fear to me. I have to correct myself. We have to constantly correct ourselves. All right? And constantly stay trusting in the Lord. All right? And don't lean on our own understanding. What is that? Proverbs 3, one of my favorite verses. Around the 5th and 6th verse. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not onto your own understanding. All right? We supposed to obey Yahweh Shem Yahushua because it's the Lord's way. We can't get like Christians. Oh, the Lord is the unconditional love. No, the Lord have conditions. So we're basically to uplift and give honor to those conditions and constantly trim and make sure we're on the right side of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? Because what's coming down the pipe is going to be things they've never seen before. And the Lord is going to start doing a lot of judgment. Okay? We don't supposed to judge to on appearances. We're supposed to judge on righteous judgment. That's what an upright man is supposed to do. Okay? Read Proverbs 9 and 10 going into the fear of the Lord. All right? Because what did Yahweh Shem Yahushua, what did Yahushua say? Hey, basically, the devil is seeking to whom he may devour. It might sound like it's your own mind and your own voice that's making certain decisions for you, but that could be a demon in there causing you to make certain decisions. That's when you got to rebuke that demon. That's when you got to pray to the Lord. So we don't supposed to sit here and be like, oh, we bringing the brother down. You know, we're bringing the brother down. Because we're trying to call him out or mention that what he's doing was wrong. All right, you can't be too lenient on brothers when you in it's truth. You know, like you say, you got to judge the spirit by the spirit. But sometimes, like you say, when you see something, you know, it's constantly someone that's constantly going off as far as the doctrine. All right, constantly going off every time you see them doing all type of BS. You know, now it's time to let them know. It's time to, you know, it's time. It's always what it says. It's a time for everything. Right now is a time for what? Rebuking, exhorting, admonishing. You know, even uplifting brothers. And it's true. I've seen brothers. I've even been in a spot where, you know, get rebuked, but then what? Brother right behind that uplift you. That's why in GMS I see just men from our Apostle Tahar on down. I've seen brothers that do whatever they can to help lift a brother, give them whatever they need to help them keep going, because they're being brotherly. Okay? So we supposed to what? Be like Job. Keep our integrity. You know, like Noah, he kept his integrity. And we're supposed to what? Continue upon this walk. Alright? And what is that? I think it's the song where it said, the Lord is our shield and our sun and shield for the uprightly. So the Lord is giving us the power to word, to give word, all right, to receive word. And don't reject the knowledge, especially when someone is trying to correct you. That's the Lord's way. So keep the integrity. Keep the integrity. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Waha, Rachak Radash. Double honors to the apostles, great millstone. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing his word and truth and sincerity. Shalom.